Do that.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay.
It's Energy 1 from the Command Bros. So where are we at? Living Legends 12. With somebody special, a female delicatessen that's deadly in the field. That's right, we're here with Amber from Anthrax. Anthrax got Amber out here. She came all the way from Spain just to lay paint. Where are you at, Amber? So what do you like about the game? Did you have a good time?
Oh, I did. I have not played in 7 years.
Ooh.
This is my first game in 7 years.
Wow, that's kind of a big jump start because you went from chilling, doing the Anthrax thing to 2,000 players, mayhem, carnage, ruckus.
I did. It has been crazy.
Yeah. She was just in the final battle, just came out. Her mask is touched up. There's paint all through her hair. It's touched up on her body because she got to go and bow, baby. That's right. If this beautiful young lady can get down with the rest of us, why can't you? This is Energy 1 from the Command Bros. Shoot straight, die hard. What do you do?
You know what? I really want to thank NJ Patel of Texas Coalition for getting me here. DJ Honu, he took care of me, and even Wolf. Wolf took care of me too. And thank you Energy for the great shout out over to Anthrax Paintball. If you guys want to check out Anthrax Paintball, anthraxpaintball.com. So thank you Energy. Command Bros. Bye. Living Legends out.
It's a rough
Yo. Yeah, it was a rough picture right there. Like, yo.
All right, we are now live.
Hopefully. Let us know what's going on. Y'all hearing us? You know what I mean?
I don't know what's going on. I really don't.
I told them let all the bros know we here. Yo, bros. Send the call out.
Yeah. Put up the flashlight.
The flashlight. The bro signal and shit. Do we got a little something for the bro signal and shit?
Nah. Be on small. Motherfuckers come out with some bros and
right.
Chimichangas. So hey, all right, we're back live on YouTube.
Sound is good. That's what's good.
That's what's up.
Right.
That's what's
like to hear that. I like to hear that.
Okay. People can hear us. You got the little names over there. I don't have the names over here. Where the names?
Because you're in that. You got to come out of that. You come out of there. You should have.
Yeah. There it is.
There you go. Dude, bada big.
I got my little.
He got his own little.
Got a little chat thing. I don't know. I might like this a little better.
Right.
Might like this a little better. See how it goes down. All right. So back again on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Energy One from the Command Bros. In case you're first time enjoying our entertainment, we're here to talk a little bit about paintball, a little bit about everything else too. So, you know what I'm saying? You never know what we'll talk about because somebody has just labeled us. We got a new label now.
Entertainers.
That paintball. Entertainers, that paintball.
I go for that.
Yeah, I do too.
Right. Shout out to Uncle Sam.
So the first thing we're going to talk about, and you know what I'm saying? I know it seems like Energy One is lacking a little energy because the other book, I just want to. Saying, I mean, it's just always something with this motherfucking platform.
Right.
So,
right.
Like
it ain't the elections, it's the Russians.
It's always something, man. It's just something. So listen, what we're doing now is we are going to be going to YouTube. Now we were going to do a countdown. You know what I mean? And be on some old, you know, the week after Ion, we will be officially on YouTube. That was going to be July 17th or something like that. Right. We on it now.
We on it now.
We might as well just stay on it and just, you know what I'm saying, keep cultivating. Hopefully, everybody who's known us on for our Facebook page, Command Bro Paintball Media, it will still be there. But our shows for Wednesday will be on YouTube. Now, if you miss our shows, you go to Facebook, you might see a snippet
of some of the funniest moments in Command Bro history.
Man, it will direct you to YouTube for the entire show. Right. And if you want to be in the show and, you know what I'm saying, get shouted out and, you know what I'm saying, put your comments in and we may or may not read them because, you know, we are like with the focus and shit.
Real shit.
Then join us
very
on
low
YouTube.
Focus.
Yeah.
We can pay attention.
Low. It depends on what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What's the topic? What's going on?
And plus, you know what? I'm going to tell you the real reason why I really don't like reading from comments.
I thought you said reading in general.
Nah, I don't like to read. I really don't. It's not like I can't read, but I don't find myself wanting to pick up a novel and be like, this is supposed to be a thriller. Try this book. I'd rather go see the movie.
I read it, then I go see the movie.
But when it comes to the show, you know what I'm saying, and people will be like, yeah, I be typing things in, such and such. Normally, I go back and watch the show after we done it, because when you stop to read, it turns into dead space. And sometimes it takes the focus off the topic. You know what I'm saying? We try to bring it in as much as possible simply because sometimes it's an additive to the topic. You know what I'm saying? You guys have some great views. But if we do miss it, that's simply because, you know what I mean, I'm terrible at that shit. And, you know what I mean, doing this at the same time. It's like one or the other.
Right.
You know what I mean? Anyway, now we got something for that one too. Anyway, so like,
bear with us with him and his little.
What's that? It is what it is. So, first things first, all right? Because we only have an hour, and we wasted a good 30 minutes.
Well, no, we got a little.
No, we got an hour.
Yeah,
but we wasted 30 minutes with motherfucking Facebook. What I was trying to say earlier is Game of Bones.
Game of Bones.
Now, unfortunately, I was supposed to be at this particular event.
But life decided to tell me I could not go. Now, I probably could have gone, but it did set me back a little bit. If you guys remember, I had the boot on my car, and family comes first. So, Bricktop did go, and unfortunately, whenever I miss a game, it'd be like better than it's supposed to be.
None of my shit from the game.
See, slipping down that Bricktop
Look
slipping.
for the battery on the floor. Why? Because it fell off the remote.
Oh my god. All right, anyway. So, see, now I'm supposed to stop and look for a battery. Because Bricktop can't keep the battery in the remote. Anyway, like I was saying, every time I miss an event, there's always something extra special there.
Extra special.
Like a punishment or some shit, but it's cool. But my understanding is Game of Bones was excellent and dope. I'm going to let Bricktop explain that to you as I look for this fucking battery.
All right, now. B.R.O.S. Blues home. Oh, thank you.
No, go ahead. Tell them about your
I need it. B.R.O.S. Blues Castle of a paintball field is where this game was held at. Did you just drop the oh, it shattered in all the pieces too. It shattered in all the pieces. All right, let me get back to the game. All right, it was Game of Bones. 4 teams. There were the Lannisters, who I was. Now, I'm a 1%er, so y'all got to bear with me on the names of these teams. The Lannisters, who else was there? The Targaryens. Did I
Targaryens.
say? Targaryens. All right. The Sparks. What is the motherfucking names of the joke?
The Starks.
The Starks. And who was Barney's crew?
Barney was the Starks.
Barney was the Starks.
Wasn't even there, man.
But you know Game
there.
of Thrones. I don't watch Game of Thrones. To me, it was Bricktop
Blasphemy, that's what it is.
Versus Rob versus Valkyrie versus Barney. That's what the game was to me and shit. You know what I mean?
I could dig it.
All that other Game of Thrones, the missions we ran were excellent. What Blue did with this game was he took everything he hated out of scenario.
Took the bullshit out.
You know, some things I agreed with, some things I didn't agree with.
So tell us, what was some of the bullshit that he took out the game?
Base dropping.
All right, base dropping is when you can storm somebody's base
and
come into the territory and, you know what I'm saying, blow their shit up, basically.
Was no base dropping. So you didn't, as long as you had a way out of your base, people shooting at your base was just wasting ammo and paint. You know what I mean? And I was keeping people on, whose side was that? Vulcan's side. Because they was blue. I was keeping people on their side. He was seeing guys down. He think he got us stuck in there. I had Blue's crew with me. And we ran like the blue wave.
The blue wave, baby.
We cleared out the pines. Since I had a small team, what I did was took my whole team with me. We went on objectives. And I carried a shield. I was the medic. For the first half of the game, I didn't even have a gun.
Didn't even have a gun.
You know what I mean? So, and I really don't come out when I play. So I'm in there. Did you fix it?
Man, tell the story.
So I don't come out the game. You know what I mean? I come out for lunch. I was glad they brought water because I was hoping somebody brought water down there because I was thirsty as hell. But we had to collect these dragon eggs, dump them in barrels that were red and yellow. Now, I read the mission wrong. That's why when you general, you got to pay attention to the missions. You got to read the missions right. Because I took my dragon eggs and dumped them in the barrels right in front of my base. I thought that was my points and shit. You know what I mean?
It wasn't.
So, you had to dump the barrels in the bases of the enemies. And the furthest base from you, you got the most points for dumping barrels in that base.
Looks and see. Read the directions.
Read the direction. It is so important if you take a job as a general.
Read them and give them to somebody else to proofread them again.
Right. Because I read them and misunderstood them. And Bear from Blues Crew and Wildcard, shout out to Blues Crew and Wildcard, read the directions again. It was like, wait a minute. We got to dump these balls in the other barrel. And by that time, we had got 3 boxes full of these motherfuckers.
Word down.
Right.
Damn.
So we had to carry them to the other base, which I ended up dropping balls, didn't realize it. But soloed and found my balls later. And actually, Solo took some of my balls home and shit. So, Solo, next time I see you, I'll sign my balls for you. You know what I mean? But every half an hour, you fight over flag positions. Since there were 4 kingdoms, there was 4 flags. You know what I mean? They were just poles with your color on. So you get in the area, you take that area over. That was the main battle. Every half an hour, you got a mission to send 2 people to the castle to have battles for the kings.
Make sure that you like and subscribe to this
and
channel.
share this.
And share it.
And hit the bell so it notifies you from now on when the bros
Ring
are
that
on
bell.
YouTube. You supposed to have like a ding ding or something.
That's not it.
That's not it. No, that's it. Why he works on that. So, but every time you got these missions, you would you would send 2 people to the castle. So there'll end up being 8 people there because each kingdom would send 2 people. All right, so when the first mission came up, I read the mission. All right, we send 2 paintballers up there. They got to walk up there with their guns, barrel bags on to represent their dead, and they get in the kingdom. So this group must shout out to the Heat because they came in. As soon as they came in, I gave 2 of them the mission. You know what I mean? And they was like, all right, we got mechanicals, but we with it because we're thinking it's a 2-on-2 battle, paintball battle. So I'm taking some hitters up there with me. You know what I mean? We get up there, it's dodgeball. And what Blue was doing was every half an hour you get another mission. And that mission might be go to the kingdom, take 2 people with you. The next mission, y'all was throwing, what's them tubes you got in the water? The little foam tubes?
Noodles.
You were throwing noodles at each other. And what he was doing was represent his man's evolution in combat. So the first game was dodgeball. Then the second game was the noodles.
Like rocks.
Right. Then it became Nerf guns.
Then it went to weapons. All right. That's
you know what I mean? So it built up like that. So you can sing. You didn't have to send your guys up there, but you could. You know what I mean? To get the extra points. And it was advisable to send your guys up there. Then we would get a mission where if you see these... No. You see these marshals, you have to ask these marshals for dragons. You know what I mean? So Blue was getting you basically interacted with the refs as you played.
That's decent.
You know what I mean? Certain refs would just walk. You would go get shit. Like there was a mission came through on the second day, and then you had to go collect these cards, but only certain refs had the cards. Unfortunately for us, that ref was in the middle of enemy territory, surrounded by a rack of motherfuckers and shit. So we send one of the guys in without a gun, without anything, no pack, no nothing. He just casually strolled in there and exchanged some cards and all being a live player and shit. You know what I mean? So that's why you always shoot the enemy. If they got their hands down, they not having a weapon, you see their color, you ask them if you live, they say yeah, shoot them.
All right, enough of the little top secret things. I do appreciate the fact that Blue brought a new aspect to the game. If not new, but you know what I'm saying? It was kind of original for I never dealt with it. How he did the rocks, the dodgeball, then he went to the spears and shit.
Right,
then he went to the weapons. That's kind of dope. You know what I'm saying? Once you understand the concept, you know what I mean? If you were there, if you didn't get it, it might have been kind of strange. But either way, all different type of aspects in paintball. But to me, that's not what was dope. That's not what I missed. I mean, of course I missed all my friends. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, guys, but...
Shout out to M80s. Shout out to Fox Den.
Right. Big
Wild
shout out to
Card. The Boneheads. They did a barbecue. All that was off this chain. You see a picture of me on Facebook with 2 plates in my hand. You know what I mean? It was marvelous. It was El Negro.
But... EMR decided to get real
medieval on your ass.
They had this shit there called the Armor Combat Sport.
Right.
Now these motherfuckers was rumbling.
Fully
armored, Excalibur style, Gladiator. What else was kind of dope? Game of Thrones, in the arena. Yo. And the way Longshot took the pictures, you know what I'm saying, or took the film, it was almost like sitting on the throne, watching them like, yes, indeed, I shall see these.
These warriors.
fight for the honor of the king. It was dope.
It
You know
was
what I'm
dope.
saying? Now, when it was so hot that we're going to actually put out a video
Right.
that allows you to see exactly what we seen, but with the extra little pizzazz. Command Bro sprinkles on top of it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? We're going to commentate it and, you know what I'm saying, add
Just
a little
little
extra thing.
sprinkles.
Because to my understanding, just like paintball, if not way worse than paintball, nobody knows about it.
Nobody knows about
So I don't know.
This needs to be an Olympic sport.
Yeah, it does. Real shit. Like
This needs to be an Olympic sport. Fuck paintball.
Yeah.
Fuck break dancing.
Fuck pole swinging. Even
Pole-
though I like a pole swinging every once in a while. But fuck all that. This needs to be an Olympic sport. Real shit. Real shit. I don't know if you got a clip for this shit or what.
I'm about to get us a clip, but I'm about to. We also got. See, we got shit from last week's show that we didn't even show because the internet went down on us.
Man, if you would have seen these motherfuckers rumble, yo, I'm telling you, full.
But let's
armor,
do this
like
because
70 pounds worth of armor.
we got to get.
Axes.
Listen, we got to get the people what they want.
Ping!
Can you see clear on there?
Yeah, I can see.
You can see the people's names on
I
there,
can see people's names.
and you know who's in the room with
I know
us.
who's in the room. I think.
You know what's going on.
Let me say who's in the room. We got Devon Sowers in the house. It's probably Soares. I don't know. Either way, Sharon Moy's in the house. James Peterson is
What's
in
good?
the house.
What's good?
Shorty 2112 is in the prison.
Now we're going by people's YouTube pages.
Right, exactly.
You're not getting real names now.
Bali Girl Ballers are all in the house. What's up, ladies? Who else? Command Bro TV, which is us, is in the house.
Is
That's
in
Brick
the
House. That's about it. It's like, no. James Spinks is in the house. John Romano is in the house. Toy Box is in the house. I was gonna fuck your name up again, Toy Box. You know, I'm terrible with it. Who else we got? Brendan Kaler is in the house. I probably said that wrong, but hey, you know who you are, big dog. Who else we got?
Did you say Brandon
McAfee is in the house.
He said it sounded like the bros need epic music in the background. We tell stories. We need to start describing our games.
Yeah, we do. We gonna
With
put
epic
some
music in
That's
the
good
background.
ideas, Mac.
Good shit, man.
Jesse Walker in the house.
We got a small
Peterson
crowd tonight.
says you. Yeah, because we just moved to YouTube.
I know, we just moved to you. These are the faithful right here.
These are the people that
These
know.
are the legion of bros.
The Legion of Command Bros is in the room right
Right now. Look in the mirror. And
Look in
at
the mirror.
yourself.
Look at yourself. Be proud of who you
proud.
are.
Like, I'm going to lead.
Hold your chin up.
Hold your chin
You know,
up.
Simone, nigga, I'm part of
Say
the
it with your chest.
Say it with your
Chest.
chest.
Say it with your chest, nigga.
Command Bro.
Command, bro.
Nails.
Never.
Anyway.
It's the only time you get to say it by yourself.
Right. Yeah.
So take full advantage of it.
Take full advantage.
Look
You
in the
in the mirror
mirror,
by
male,
yourself.
female, look
I
in
don't
the
give a
mirror,
fuck
be like,
what you is.
Command, bro. Never.
Yeah. Here's the, what, babe? Nothing.
Nothing. I'm watching the bros.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Command Bro. Mama.
Right.
Fucker.
Oh, you fuck yeah. Them niggas.
Right. In that bathroom, you could be whoever the fuck you want to be, dog. You know what I'm saying? When you walk out that shit, there might be consequences. So we don't want you to fuck that. Be like,
Right.
Command Bro said it was cool and shit like that.
What? Fuck the command bros. Who the command bros to say it's cool?
Real shit. But, yo, you know the most epic thing that's about to happen in about 2 weeks?
What?
Ion.
I
Ion.
cannot wait to shoot Wolf in the face coming out the boat.
In the face.
In the face.
In the face. What you think, Gutter?
A lot of you allied motherfuckers is gonna get it.
Get it, yo.
Get
Hey,
it.
listen, it doesn't even matter if you're Allied or German. It's going to be a ball. It's going to be a blast. You know what I'm saying? On the field, that really doesn't matter. You know, I'm not bullshitting. On the field, that shit matters. But off the field, it's going to be so much fun. There's the Predator Party. You know what I'm saying? There's the Proving Ground Mansion, John jumping on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot about that, huh?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
That shit's going to be kicking. The fully loaded Rollins, my cats will get to hang out with them.
So we're experiencing technical difficulty. So next week, right before IR, you will see all this.
Man, I'm telling you, y'all. Real shit. Ion's going to be butter this year.
And
It's
if you
better
got his
every year.
own company now,
Yo,
and you only can get what? How are you recruiting for you? You got to tap a motherfucker. You just gonna be recruiting in the field.
I am. I don't know, nigga. I don't know. Just walk up to me and be like, "Yo, I'm trying to be down with the syndicate." Down with the syndicate. That's all you basically got to say.
We're gonna have to do like a mafia type, real dark. You be like,
So,
Godfather Death Card. Can I join the syndicate?
So, tell me what your credentials are.
I played in like 9 scenarios.
Mm-hmm.
I got 2 MVPs, most valuable team, and MoFo awards.
But do you smoke?
Yes, I do smoke.
You're in. I like this kid.
I like that kid too. Hey kid, you bring some weed?
No, but for real, if you want to be down with the Death Guard Syndicate, you can. All you have to do is go over to the German side. If you're a German, if you're allied, it's not going to work out for you. But if you are German, go over to the German side, over to where the Legion of Doom is. All right, and it's somewhere in there. You'll find me and be like, "Yeah, I'm trying to be down with the syndicate," and we'll build up on that shit and we'll go wreck some shit. Now, listen, I'm gonna tell you what the syndicate's about. We are a hit squad. You feel me? We going in and we smashing shit and then we bouncing. We're like,
counter mission.
Yeah.
Counter hit and runs. Counter
So
mission.
if you want to just go in and smash some shit up, hey,
that's who you roll with.
You want to run with the syndicate.
Right. Now, if you run with, if you want to do missions, don't run with energy.
No.
But if you want to protect the motherfuckers who's doing the missions and cause havoc while they're getting their mission done, and you know what I mean?
Right. You need some protection for the mission to go out. You need some
Run
extra
with
firepower. Come see the Death Guard Syndicates. We'll be more than happy to back you up and lay motherfuckers down.
I'm gonna tell you what
in the dirt, nigga.
What I can't wait.
What?
And y'all don't even know.
Can't wait.
The speech.
Oh man.
Energy has wrote a speech for Ion.
Wrote a speech for this shit.
Now, if you came to not Game of Bones, Bones and Ash, and you heard Energy do his rally to the troops.
That was off the top.
That was off the top.
This one I actually wrote down. I actually put thought to it. You know what I'm saying? I made sure that it was highly motivational.
Highly motivational.
You know what I'm saying? So like basically, I wrote the speech so by the time I'm done, you know what I'm saying, rallying the German troops.
There won't be no allies there to play. They'll all be Germans.
They'll either all be Germans or the Germans are gonna turn into cannibals and eat the allied up, yo.
Right before the game starts.
Right before the game, nigga. They're gonna be
Epic.
Amped. So, if you see me at what was that? What was the name of that field?
Black Ops.
Black Ops, you know what I'm saying? The rally speech. That was cool, you know what I'm saying? That was fun. You know what I mean? And if you've been up in Canada and you were at Commando Paintball and you heard me, that was vicious. But this I really like. Because see, you have to understand, Ion is our big game.
Big game. It's
the most important game.
Supposed to have some old.
Yeah, no, they don't have that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, go ahead, find something. Ion is the most important game to us of the year. It is the most important game. All you gotta tap it and swipe it.
I don't know. You might have some old James Bond shit.
Anyway, the most important game, go ahead, of the year. So, like, for this particular game, and
let's get ready to rumble!
That's appropriate. But like we've been here this is what, our 5th year at Ion?
5th year at Ion.
We started the Allies, we moved over to Germany.
Never thought we'd be Germans.
Rose up in the ranks, you know what I'm saying? Met a plethora of people on both sides, but the German side, it's just pure energy.
Pure energy.
And I don't even mean like it's pure me. I'm just saying,
the energy, the feel. Like, I'll let you know this. If you play Ion, I'm going to tell you to come to German side. But you need to experience coming out the boat. That's a whole different energy.
You do. If you are going to Ion for the first time, you need to go ally and you need to register early. It's too late now. That's just probably locked.
It's too late.
But next year. No.
Because of the Bali girls.
You know what? No. But we got 2 tickets to be on the Ally. The Bali girls has given us
2 tickets.
2 tickets
to be on an Ally. Now we want somebody who can go to Ion and bring somebody who's never played paintball before. And we're going to baptize them in fire.
Baptize them. You get to come out the boat. You see the command bros across the field commanding the forces against you, so you know it's going to be rigorous. It's going to be about, 4,000 paintballs per second.
Now, how are we going to do this? How are we going to get these? How are we going to pick this person? What should be what do they have to do? Do they need to send us a picture? Or
send us a picture of your woman's nipples. The one that has the nicest nipples. Like, no, I'm just kidding. I don't know, man. I don't know. Of course, I would never, ever really want you to send a picture of your woman's nipples. That's
like, hey, baby, take your shirt off.
He'd be like, the tickets.
There is a motherfucker out there who got a girl who would do that.
I know there is. That's why I'm just kidding. All
right.
We want everybody to be involved. So we want everybody to be involved. So we need to figure out a way how two of you out there in Command Bro land, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's somebody who can get somebody in the room or something. I don't know. Wolf's in the house. What's up with you, Wolf? We didn't think he was gonna make it.
Right, we think he's gonna make it and shit.
Yeah, 2 tickets. 2 tickets. We're giving out 2 tickets. Now, I don't know how we're going to do this. We only got 2 weeks to give out
2 tickets.
That's it. That's all we got. That's all you
got.
got.
That's how much we're confident that we're going to whoop Allies' ass. That we give him 2 extra motherfuckers.
Banking them.
Because you know you can't even get in Ally.
Nigga, I am so amped just to give this speech. Look, I did the practice speech yesterday, you know what I'm saying? He was like...
My nipples got hard.
It's a rough-ass speech.
It's a rough-ass speech.
If you are going to be in the German side, in the rally crowd, you get to hear me. If I get to say this speech, fuck that. I'm saying this speech, yo. I'm telling you.
Right.
Please do not break out any weapons, start shanking anybody beside you, because you're going to be excited. You're going to be like, ooh, shit. Oh, did you hear that? Oh, shit.
You should have went German, Mom. You should have went German, Mom.
Baby, I thought. Yeah, I'm saying, because the speech is designed for you.
Designed for you.
The bang.
Everything the bros do is for you.
It really is.
The videos are for you.
It is for you. It's for you.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? If you are going to be running German this year, yo, I am amplified to represent the troops in the field, galvanize you with energy, and send you out there like warmongers that you are. Yeah, it's gonna be rough.
I'm telling you, Allies they might not even come out the boats.
They're gonna drop the boats and they're gonna be hiding the
back.
Come on, man, let's shoot in the boat.
I don't want to go.
I don't want to play no more. I don't want to play no more. Yeah, right. That's how it's gonna go down. The Ions are spectacular. There's gonna be tanks, rocket launchers, you know what I'm saying, pumps, hoppers.
The motherfuckers like, I got my damn waiting on you, Wolf.
Mag fed, you feel me?
Motherfuckers at home writing Wolf's name down on paintballs. Shit.
Hey, you know what, Wolf? You know what I'm saying? Don't take that shit too personally, because you know what? They hunt us at every fucking game.
Hey.
As you know, they've
been
hunting
so
you for
many
years.
Fucking first round strikes from, and then motherfuckers come and tell you, hey, I saw you out there. We was hanging with first strike rounds and shit. You know when a motherfucker shoots you the first strike round, he's so far back that his voice is laughing. You know, it's a joke to them and shit.
Hey, for real shit, speaking of so far back, you know what I'm saying? I got a little tip for you guys, all right? When they be like paintballs can shoot like 100 yards, they really don't mean that shit, dog. Like,
you gotta arc that motherfucker.
Yeah, you're not gonna hit anybody from all the way in the back. And that's ruining the game. Now, Ions is a different story. Simply because there's so many motherfucking players. You're bound to hit somebody because there's like 4,000 motherfuckers.
Right, it is one of your own teammates.
You're right. You know what I mean? But overall, I've been noticing this. You know what I mean? Like the front line really ain't the front line. If you know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
It ain't.
Real shit. The front line is like the 30-yard line.
Yeah, yo. Like, come on, man. I be coming. And the reason why I'm saying this, okay? The reason why I'm putting this out here because it makes it very difficult for a motherfucker like me with my style of play to move up because there's such a fucking gap. You feel me? And it seems like, oh, there's all this extra space you can't, but you can't because you got all these people in the back, you know what I'm saying, lobbing, and there's no move space. You feel me? And then by the time you do move to where you maybe have an advantageous, you know what I'm saying, point where you can hit your objective or take out your opponent, you're getting shot in the back by your boys. Because they're too far back, man. You know what I mean? Like, move the fuck up, yo. Real shit.
If you're behind Wolf, you're having a problem. You're too far back.
Zing!
We
actually have a thing.
Oh, you
for
do?
that,
Where's it
It's
at?
too late.
You're supposed to be on that.
I'm talking. I can't do it all, man. Can't do it all. Yeah. Thug life, baby. But for real, man, y'all motherfuckers really need to move up. You know what I mean?
Up.
I mean, because I understand that you got the little speedball thing and you want to get the range, but if you're not moving up, it's just a waste.
It's a waste.
It's a waste. You know what I'm saying? You have to move up and start talking to each other. You know what I'm saying? Leapfrogging. Boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Start talking to the motherfucker next to you. You know what I mean? Just next to you. And don't... And yeah, that's the reason why you're like, you're out. You don't know if it bounced or not, or if you really got hit because you're so far back. 9 times out of 10, it did bounce. That's why you're frustrated. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit would have broke if he was closer. You know what I mean? But all the momentum's out of the ball. I mean, I know it to be true because when I'm out of range, I'm still being pummeled with these lobs from the sky. You know what I'm saying? It's to the point I don't even move anymore because it's just like I know they don't break. They're just bouncing off me. Like, come on, man. If you think you shot him and the dude slowly moves to the right, that means it didn't break. All right, it didn't. Why? Because you're 300 yards in the back. You can't. I mean,
like, listen, when we at the final battle for Game of Bones, I wanted us to occupy the 50 because there was buildings on the 50. You couldn't go past the building, but you can get in it to the point the white line was in the building.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Showing that you only can actually use half of this building
right.
and shit.
You,
You know what I mean?
outside.
Everybody's on the 30. Me and a couple of motherfuckers, I didn't have a gun. We're trying to get balls, pull the slapsticks and everything. We're on the 40, trying to getting smacked in the back of the head.
Oh my God. It's just ridiculous, dog. Like, or
one more thing I didn't like about the Game of Bones that they should take out. No first strike rounds during final battle.
You didn't like that.
I didn't. It was too close.
So you don't want any first strikes.
First strike round during final battle.
Yeah, that's there's no need for.
There's no need. You can stand at your spawn and the other motherfucker be at their spawn, and you can hit each other with regular paintballs. So you don't need to bring first strike rounds into that close quarters.
I think first strike round really should be just, you know what I'm saying, promoted for the sniper individual, or you know what I'm saying, the person that's going to be in the back wants that short shot. But if because most it's hard to say, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you know what it is. It's not
modern combat need to get their shit together and make the mid range.
They're not gonna make that shit, man. They would have been came.
They came up with the mid range round, then we could play with the mid range round. Put round ball and pistols, mid range rounds in the rifles and assault weapons, and first strikes and sniper rifle. You have your own real game.
I'm just saying, if you guys follow this rule, all right, you know, how far is too far, Energy? I don't know, because they say paintballs can shoot 100 yards. Motherfuckers is really trying to shoot 100 yards. Like, come on, man. That just means they can make that distance. It doesn't mean it's going to be really effective at 100 yards on the football field. It's not going to do it, all right? So how do you know? Because you really don't know what 100 yards is in the field. So 9 times out of 10, you're trying to reach somebody 200 yards. All right, so how do you know? Look at it from this perspective. If you go to the shooting range, usually a paintball field has like a little spot where you chrono, and it's a shooting range. That's the distance you pretty much want, maybe a little bit further. All right, if you're not moving up to that, it's crazy.
Somebody said, "Don't come to 0 hour." Then, right? I know that's nothing but first strikes, and everybody and their mother's a sniper.
But as long as they moving, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. If we playing by first strike, and motherfuckers is getting close too.
Now, see, look, the Command Bros is kind of spoiled. Okay, and let me explain to you what I mean by that. We're so used to playing big games. That seems to be our norm. You feel me? That's how we look at paintball. Like, at least in my eyes. The games that I usually play has hundreds or thousands of people in it.
Yeah.
Hundreds or thousands.
And we really don't play at the fields around us because we ref.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, And we play abroad so much, you know what I'm saying? Like your home field is really our home field.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All your home fields is our home field because we play more where you're at than we play at home. And it's always a big scenario game. So
we played more at Ion than we played at Urban.
Right. Yes. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, think about it. So,
Almost any field here, we played more at Ion than we played at any field.
Any field in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, we played more.
Not.
If you combine the 2 days.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's 10 days.
TRP would be a close.
Yeah.
TRP.
Yeah, TRP would be a close tie.
That's where we play the most here.
Right.
So this is the reason why I'm saying this. Is because really paintball normal games would be like 100 is a good game. You know what I'm saying? 150. You feel me? So when you have a game and the field can hold the right amount of people, then like first strike, round ball, all that shit really comes into effect and play.
Mm-hmm.
When we play these big games, like first strike really does come into play, but there's so many people. There's going to be a target next to you because there's so many motherfuckers. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
That you really don't need first strike. You know what I'm saying? Because there's 1,000 motherfuckers. And if they're too far away, believe me, there's somebody's coming shooting you from the side or from the back. You're going to be shooting somebody. But conventionally more at these smaller, more practical games for 80 players, 60 players, you know what I'm saying, which is a normal number for a, scenario game for a one-day game. That's when I think like the round ball and the first strike rounds become very significant. Like your snipers should stick to sniping. You know what I'm saying? Your round ball should be for basically everybody else. Nobody with a pistol should have first strikes in them. Honestly, right. Because it's a secondary weapon, and 9 times out of 10, if you're pulling out your pistol, it should be for a close quarter area. You know what I mean? Or you're up on somebody, So
you really shouldn't run first, because if I'm not mistaken, Assassin Alliance, they all got pistols and they run round ball. Deadly.
Yes, and the reason why, you know what I'm saying, they run round balls because they don't need to run first strikes. And Assassin Alliance, they always move.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So like they use their pistols or pistols as an advantage, as they're supposed to be. It's a close quarter weapon. You know what I'm saying? It's lightweight. They can move fast. Before you.
Right. You don't got AK bullets in a 9mm. You don't need to be that close to.
Right. You don't, man. And then if you are, they have the ability to move around. Their hands are open, such and such. You know what I'm saying? They have so much more mobility that why would you need a first strike round? You feel me? Now I know a lot of people play with pistols, but. You guys know they're really not that effective.
You don't need a first strike round with pistols.
You do if you're trying to be like some femme fatale type. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna shoot you from the bushes, but the pistols, honestly,
it's a secondary weapon.
Yeah, there's no scope on it. You feel me? You're still eyeing it up. Yeah,
the motherfuckers is scoping they shit out and putting little. But after that, you didn't took it away from being a pistol and shit.
You lose the effectiveness of why a sniper rifle is a sniper rifle. You know what I'm saying? The stability, everything, you know what I'm saying, lining up, such and such. It's a bunch of numbers in your head that you really can't see, you know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of calculations to go to make that kill. With your pistols, there's so much different mobility, you know what I'm saying? There's so much shit to be off. There's no stability to it. So that's why it's a close quarter weapon. You don't have to have a range on it. You don't have to put a scope on it, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, all this, believe me, I run with small weapons. It's you got to get muscle memory to shoot from the hip. You know what I'm saying? I really don't eye shit up on Mayhem or Hitman. I do that.
Yes, you do.
Hitman, I do. But it's a different type of weapon, and they have stocks on them. I need those. I really do need those stocks. I just need them to fold in because when I'm in certain spots, I like to do different things. But overall, in my opinion, like first strike rounds should mainly be for assault rifles and sniper rifles, and the assault rifles should be disciplined enough to use it at a ranged, you know what I'm saying, distance, and that be on the front line. That's what all the round ball hopper guys are there for.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
I remember one time I was at Flag Raiders paintball up in Canada. We got it on film and shit. They had, there was this dude, man. They couldn't get him. They was just, Hedgehog, Hedgehog! They call him Hedgehog, the hidden Hedgehog. And he comes, what's up, mate? You know, what can I do for you? He's like, this guy down here, such it. And everybody knows Hedgehog shoots first strikes. That motherfucker aimed up. He's out. All right, go ahead, move up. You're good. You know what I mean? And that was what you need that for. Right. Hedgehog doesn't have a rack of ammunition like dude with the hopper. Dude had a straight speedball gun. Doing the old rainbow effect, like, you know what I'm saying? Couldn't reach dude. Dude's not coming out. I go squad, hit him, but he's not coming out. And whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? But either way, that's what first strike rounds are for. You feel me? Like if you had a squad, your commander should have first strike rounds. Everybody else should have round ball. Because he's telling your ass to move up. You feel me? He's seeing a direction. There's a guy right here. That straight line of fire. You see where I'm shooting at? You might even catch him because you're the commander. You know what I'm saying? To give that dude extra time to move up. You feel me? That's where it comes to play. That's what's going to make the game juicy, y'all.
Right.
You know
That's when you give motherfuckers their roles.
Right. You know what I mean? Now, mind you, in order to play this type of game, you got to remove your ego. All right? Whatever the fuck you think you are outside before the game starts. All right? When you get into the game, you are the position that you're playing. Like, for instance, I said the Death Card Syndicates is going to be a hit and run squad. You know what I'm saying? Like, with backup, this, that, and the other. So if you're like, hey, man, let's go do this mission, you're not on the right squad.
You're not on the right squad.
I don't do missions, dog. I don't want all that extra responsibility, this, that, and the other. Now, if you want us to run with you, you need firepower, such and such, so you can get that shit, yeah. I'll help you as much as you can. We're going to fuck these motherfuckers up while we out there. But if you want me to go get it, or you the type of motherfucker that don't like going out and grabbing, holding buttons and this, that, and the other, yeah, you want to run with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if you the type of motherfucker
if
like
you want a body count.
You want a body count. You want to run with me. You want to sneak up on a motherfucker, shoot him in the back of the head and be like, yo, you're out. You want to run with me. Now, if you want to take this motherfucking mission, you want to hold this block, you don't want to sweet this, whatever, sad, blah, blah, you want to run with Brick Top.
Right.
That's how that works.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You like laying in the mud and in the grass and watching motherfuckers run past you and then going up, you know what I'm saying, and doing some shit, then wah. You want to run with me.
Right. You want to hit the wall. You want to be the tip of the spear. You want to get in there first and relax till all these motherfuckers catch up. You want to run with me.
Yeah. If you want to go out first and flank all the way around, and your objective is not to be seen and let a whole bunch of prey get past you so you can get that radio call and be like, where you at? We behind enemy lines. You want to run with me.
If you want to see the visors of the motherfuckers when the boat doors drop, you want to run. Because this motherfuckers on the beach shooting out the woods.
Yeah.
If you want to see the teeth on a motherfucker's mask when the boat doors drop, you want to see the skull on the M80's chest when the boat doors drop, you won't be on the beach with me.
Now, mind you, if you're running with me, you're going to be going through some difficult bullshit-ass terrain. Like, yo, I'm going through that right there. Right. You're going to be like, that? And I will go through that because that's my shit. You want to run with me.
Right.
And then you'll sit there for a minute and wait till the motherfuckers come around. And then you'll light their asses up before they know. When they doing this. Yeah, man. I mean,
oh, where the fuck did that come from?
Me. That's it.
Now, see, for the game of B.R.O.S, I had to switch my style up and play like him. You know what I mean? I did a lot of hit and run. Me and Barney got in a firefight. You'll see it in about 5 months. Me and Barney got in a firefight. We couldn't have been no more than 20 feet from each other.
I feel a little jelly that Bricktop's learning the Death Card style. But at the same time, it's kind of dope because he keep coming back like, yo, that shit be working, dog. You was right. That shit. I be like, I told you, dog. I don't be fucking around with my game. But now he's, you know what I'm saying, he's learning a little Death Card Bricktop. So he's like a brick card or a death brick.
Death brick. We'll work on that.
Yeah. Anyway. So, yeah. And another thing I like running with guys, you know what I'm saying, if you're with me, and I'm going to tell you an easy way to run with the Death Card. One, I don't like running with a rack of motherfuckers because that just defeats the purpose. That's what you want to run, a whole bunch of people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I like to run with 2 or 3 other people. But this is how you want to be like, yo, pick me. All you got to know is the field. If you know the field, you are in. You're in, yo, because most of these fields, I mean, for the most part, they're new. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right.
I look at myself as a walk on. Of course, I'm gonna play my same game, but I understand that this is my first time at this field. It's like you dropping a motherfucking paratrooper in unknown territory. You get down with the natives and be on some old, you know what I'm saying? Where the paths at and
Right,
shit, you know what
right.
I'm saying?
Where to walk, where not to walk.
Yeah,
and
you know what I'm
shit.
saying? What's the eat, what not to eat. So that's how you get in. Be like, and if you be like, oh man, I come here all the time. I'm like, good, you're with me. You know what I'm saying? I
You
might
fucking
even put
about
your
me
ass
on
on
point.
That's my shit. You're on point. You know
You're
what I'm
on
saying?
point.
He'd be like, what point?
You're on
we're
point.
following
You know
you.
we're going? Or we'll snatch a motherfucker. Because a lot of these fields you go to, there'll be regular players there, but the mat got shit named different.
Right.
You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
So you be looking for Mountains Wind, and it's really Cowboys Hiccup.
Right. The only person that was Cowboy Hiccup
Is Lil Bobby and shit.
because Bobby played her every weekend. Like, man, where's Mountain Wind at? Oh, that's Cowboy Hiccup. That's over here. Come on, I'll show you. But like, good shit, Bobby.
Bobby.
He's the little indigenous native dude that
Right,
takes
right.
you throughout the whole village before we wipe the country out. Thanks, little Bobby, Billy,
The
whatever.
shot goes out to Little Bobby and
Right.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? So
Know your feel. You want to run with the bros? Know your feel.
all right, so this is what they be looking for. You know what I'm saying? Ion's coming up. What time is it? 1:12. All right, Ion's coming up. Make sure that you have all your equipment. You know what I'm saying? All your tanks. You make sure that your shit is, what's it called? Pressure tested.
Right. Hydro dip.
Hydro dipped.
tested, whatever.
Hydro
the fuck.
tested. You know what I mean? Test your weapons now.
Test your weapons now.
The good thing about Ion is if your shit is fucked up and you know it's fucked up,
Somebody's
they
there
got
to fix it.
tons of text there. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I told you guys about those big games. That's one of the advantages that you should take advantage of.
Full of.
Yeah, if there's something wrong with your weapon, you know what I'm saying? Check to see if the vendor's at the big game, whatever one's closest to you, and get that shit fixed for free.
For free.
About free.
For
You know
free.
what I'm saying? Hopefully, if they can fix
You know
it.
what the best price out there is?
Free.
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 You know what I mean?
Double E. FREE.
And some of y'all got some guns that's like really fucked up
yeah,
and
yeah.
expensive to get fixed.
Yeah. Sometimes they usually have the product or the parts there, you know what I'm saying, that you might need to get your weapon fixed and back up and running. And sometimes they don't. So, but for the majority of the times, you know what I'm saying, I haven't heard anybody be like, yeah. Well, every once in a while. Like, yeah, they couldn't fix that shit.
Right. That means you need a new gun.
If you got a real shitty gun, you know what I'm saying, sometimes that's what you're paying for. But at the same time, these big games is where the techs are. So visit one time a year at least. You know what I'm saying. But do your checks now. You know what I'm saying. Get your shit together now. Start getting your gear count, packing your shit up. You know what I'm saying. Know if your tent's put all together, you got all the rods and pieces and shit.
Now.
If you do not want to get
Do
there
this now.
and not have that shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because it's going to make your trip even more expensive than it needs to be. Yes, there is a Walmart next to Ion somewhere out there. So, you know what I'm saying, that can always be visited. But do you really want to go for that hassle? You want to get there and have fun. All right, get your little cocktail shit together. Get your know what your expenses are.
Buy your bloods
Now's the time to do it. Now is the time
to
to
get your
do it.
bloods.
All right. That's it. That's all we got to say about Ion.
Right, now we're going to go to a video from Living Legends
Oh.
with some of Shy Town's fighters.
Mm.
And then we're going to come back and end it with Line. And then we still got to figure a way
Cash squads. That's right. Go ahead.
to... Oh, damn, we got pictures already.
You did?
Yeah, just the Facebook is fucked up and I can't see the pictures. So,
All right.
we're going to find... And we got to pick who we're going to get these 2 tickets to. So...
Right. What we got pictures for?
I don't know. We gotta see who we get the pictures for, and then we'll find out.
This is your boy Energy One from the Command Bros. And where am I at? Living 1112. That's right, we're at Legacy Adventure Parks with Chi-Town's finest ballers. We got the Chi-Town Bandits. We got the 47 Squad. We got the Hell Pig. Yeah, boy. And of course, we got Fox Stand in the mix because this is one of their home feels. But let me tell you about these cats. Rumble, rumble, rumble. For my man to let you know, we got my man Jose right here. Jose, put the juice on these people so they know exactly what's popping out. That's Chi-Town. Yo.
Hey, so we're the Chi-Town Bandits here for Chicago, representing Legacy Adventure Park here at Living Legends 12. Trying to make an example for everybody that paintball is just not a sport. It's a family, it's a community. This is what we represent, this is what we stand for. Trying to make an example for the kids. This is our youngest gunner. This is our youngest gunner on the Bandits. You know, she's the future of paintball. This is what it's all about, growing the sport. So this is what we love to represent. Thank you.
No problem. Now, look, these guys not only ball, they got the kids involved. What else do you do?
We help out in the community. We help clean out the park. You know, we try to get everybody involved. I actually got a special guest here. He's not around right now. His name's Daniel Ramos. He's an autistic kid. I've been working with him for a little bit over a year. It's his first Living Legend, but he's so excited. He's out on the field in battle right now.
You hear that?
You know, so we work with all kinds of kids. Kids on a wheelchair, autistic, I mean, it don't matter. You love to ball, we're family. This is what we do.
Now, mind you, I called out about 4 different colors, you know what I'm saying? We have the Chi-Town Bandits, we got the Hell Pigs, we also got the 47 Squad, you know what I mean? Who else am I missing? Am I missing somebody? Chi-City Ballers, how could I forget? But at the same time, even though these are like 4 or 5 different factions, it is one big family, all right? So if you're in the Chicago area, or you want something to do, you're looking for an adventure, come to Legacy Adventure Park, because I'm sure you'll meet these fine people. They'll teach you how to play the game and have a good time. And then you'll even extend it to the rest of your community. Or should I say family. This is Energy One from the Command Bros. Shoot straight, die hard. What are you? Thank you, gentlemen.
Yo.
Chi-Town Bandits.
Chi-Town Bandits.
Cool cats, you know what I'm saying? We did a little shootout in the
And he just won a rack of awards.
He did.
Rack of, we got more footage coming. Firing range.
That's when they got the mess with Mayhem, and I think Jose, he had a
What do you have?
he had a 98 customized.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it had some type of response trigger with a switch on the side. You had to turn it off. It was different. You know what I mean? You know, brought down the ruckus. Which actually, man. But either way, that was cool. There was some fun cats. Check them out. You know what I mean? They're in Chicago, and they usually play at the Adventure Park. All right, what happened?
Okay.
All right. Anyway, so you know what I'm saying? That was a little bit of Living Legends. We know to shout them out. You know what I mean? Big up to keep doing what you're doing out there, helping the kids. He deals with everybody. It doesn't matter. You can be young. You could be elderly. That's a nice way to say it.
Elderly.
You know what I'm saying?
You just want to play. He's into getting the community
Doesn't
together,
matter.
bringing everybody together.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So, if you're in that area, check them out. You know, man, Chi-Town Bandits. And who else? The Hell Pigs, the 47 Squad, and what is it? Chi-City Ballers. You know what I'm saying? They're all out there.
War
right?
Pigs?
I think they were called Hell Pigs.
Hell Pigs.
Says it on their shirt.
Hell Pigs.
Right.
Hell Pigs.
Right.
Something like that.
Now, we're going to end it off with Energy heard radio show today.
Listen, man.
It really affected him.
It did, man. And you know what? We got to draw the line somewhere with the lie. All right. And, we lie so much that you don't even consider lies to be lies anymore.
Right.
I mean, it's retarded. Now, listen, I'm going to tell you the story I had, or the story about, I went to pick up Brick this morning. All right. And I put on the radio. It's a talk show. And I don't know, Breakfast Club or whatever show it was. I can't remember, but it was playing. And I guess they were talking about relationships. And the one gentleman had called in talking about he was in a relationship with a particular female that turned out to be really a man. All right. And he had transgender. Okay. The dude was kind of swole. He broke it off. He was like, "No, I can't beat you," because basically he's looking for a wife and he wants to have kids. That's what he's saying. All right. So the thing is that got me like sort of fucked up is how the radio host condoned the lie as if it was cool and all right for them not to reveal that.
Right,
so this is what I mean. Like the dude was like, well, you know what I'm saying? Dude told me that he used to be a dude, or chick told me he used to be a dude and such and such a.
Only later after they
got in a relationship, he started really feeling her. That's when he pulled the wool off. You know what I'm saying? Dun, dun, dun. Oh, you know what I mean? Yeah, by the way,
Scooby.
I used to have a stick now. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a stick, so you know what I'm saying. So either way, he was like, nah. Now he was pissed. He was like, because we didn't have sex or anything like that, but we did have some, some intimate kissing and shit. I guess, of course, you know what I'm saying. He did the little.
The bop bop.
Yeah, the bop bop.
He got a little
bop on it. Bop bop. You know what I mean? So, and the host was, he was like, the way he described it, he was like, unfortunately, yes. You know what I'm saying? I got the bop bop. And then the host was like, well, did you like it? Well, you can't say unfortunately if you didn't like it. Like, why couldn't he? I mean, the deception is real. Wouldn't that even look like wouldn't that be considered like a rape?
You're not telling them?
But that wasn't even my thought at the time. I just thought of that now. But my point being, and he was like, nah, you know what I'm saying? If the nigga would have told me from the beginning, like, listen, I used to be a dude for real. Then I would have told him, look, I'm cool, but we might have actually been friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I know him, he's cool, blah, blah, blah. But the fact that he didn't, and the deception, you know what I'm saying? And then this is the thing that really fucked me up. The talk host show lady was like, well, it's kind of hard for transgender to tell you off the bat that they're transgender. Like, that's my motherfucking problem.
And nowadays, the way they're pushing it, it should be easier for them to say.
Right. That should be off the bat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What do you mean it's kind of hard? Listen, that's something that you got to take into consideration when you get in the snip.
He said the snip.
You getting the chop, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or you getting the plug in. Look, we got this plug we gonna put up in you. Voila, Frankie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You went from Francis to Frank.
Right.
But either way, my point is, this is what you have to consider. Now, this is the problem. Since when is it cool to lie?
Since when is it cool to lie?
It's not. I mean, this is the reason why that the world is in the predicament that it is today. You know what I'm saying? Everything is based off some bullshit. And even when you find out the truth of the matter, you still run with the bullshit.
History. American history. We're not even everybody's history.
Everybody knows what really the massacre. All right, like let's put it like this. All right, and I'm speaking from American. I'm American. You know what I'm
America.
I'm always gonna be here until I'm not here. But it is what it is. All right, and we all know that how we got to this level was some real foul, fucked up shit to everybody. If you wasn't part of the English regime. All right. Now, this includes Irish, Italians, everybody, motherfucker. Everybody got shitted on.
Everybody.
We know this, but we make it seem as if it was a glorified time.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Our forefathers were these great. They're not even our forefathers, you know what I'm saying? They was all belonging to Britain and shit. That was their shit.
Right. They're not even your forefathers.
They're not even your forefathers. They didn't fuck with the Irish. They didn't fuck with the Italians. You know what I'm saying? You go back 60s,
they didn't fuck with the French.
40
years. Rumbling the French.
Rumbling the French, you know what I'm saying? And they got derogatory names for each and every last one of us. Every last one of us. You feel me? Now, we know this. We know this. But yet and still we hold on to this motherfucking bullshit ass image. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, well, this is great then. This is positive. Which makes us, you know what I'm saying, more accessible to trample on other people. Because we're still holding on to this bullshit ass lie.
Right.
Like, all right, well, we all know this is not our country.
Right. Motherfuckers act like the shit that happened to the Indians never happened.
Like it never happened. And they got their fair cut. And the niggas that here, like they was here because they wanted to be here. And they're better off. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Stop that shit. And
even the Scottish and Irish, a lot of them aren't here because they wanted to be
seen
here.
Braveheart? Seen Braveheart. Y'all seen them? I don't even have to keep going on naming the movies. Y'all seen it all. You know the movies is like based off of real history, and then the shit that they teach us in school is bullshit. So when we grow up, it makes it susceptible to shit on everybody else,
right?
Because we're gonna rap with this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? To the point where the lady said, "Well, the dude who's transsexual wouldn't have to disclose that." You know how hard it is for them to say that from the door? Like, yo, you didn't think all these problems was going to come after the snip snip? And if you didn't, it's because you've been living in a world of lies.
World of lies.
A world of lies. All right, now mind you, I don't give a shit what you do with yourself. I don't. I really don't. If you wanna snip something off, you wanna tuck something in, you wanna screw some wings on in the back, yeah, and call yourself an angel, whatever the fuck you want to do. But the truth of the matter is, you can only be what you truly are. Now, let me tell you something that happened in a conversation with dude. And he said, his mom, he said, I only brought 3 women. I'm 35. This is what he said. Right. I'm 35. And I only brought 3 or maybe said 4 women to ever meet my mom. And I brought this dude to meet my mom because I thought he was a woman. And my mom was hep to it first because she said, I sat down and had a heart-to-heart woman talk, and something was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
This dude ain't a chick. You see what I'm saying? See, now you gotta pretend that you know all the motherfucking, like, listen, man, real shit. Growing up as a woman is not easy. Growing up as a man is not easy. And there's a whole bunch of little different hidden things that you really don't think about because it just comes with the territory. But if you ain't that motherfucker, you don't know anything about it. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like stolen valor. You can pretend, you can put the uniform on and shit, and you can do this, that, and the other, blah, 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 but you don't know the E's. You don't know such and such a, you know, because you never been it. You didn't live it. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Mm-hmm. I mean, and then it's to the point where, like, yo, white women, I would be upset if I was y'all, real shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they taking the shit too far. Like, honestly. Like, think about it. Your boy going out for, what was it?
Bruce Jenner.
Oh, yeah, Bruce Jenner. What he got? The Woman's
of the Year.
Nigga, that was like blackface. Real shit. That's how I see it. That was like blackface, nigga. If I was a chick, I would have been like, what, nigga? Are you serious? You know how many babies I ain't had this motherfucker get snipped up and he's better than me? Right. Nigga, that was like
the little girl got hit in the face with the AK. Should have got Woman of the Year.
Real shit, yo. I mean, just think about it. It has got so susceptible, and they're trying to tune you into to taking these motherfucking lies as truth and be cool with it. Don't fall for that bullshit, dog. Because, real, that was, to me, that was the icing on the cake. I would have been going out punching white men in the face just because, nigga, you gonna recognize me as a woman? Real talk is when you should be hitting the button. But either way, because think about it.
Right.
That in itself, now this is just my opinion.
Right.
I'm just seeing if you can see it from my direction. I'm with y'all. I'm just wondering why, you know what I'm saying? Because niggas be crying about racism and all that shit too. Because it's real. We didn't make that shit up. It's real.
Right.
And this is another thing. This is just like it, but just on a women's side. Dog, just imagine them saying, yo, the 2019 most downest African American who represent the struggle and everything that they have gone through is Eminem. Eminem, take this war for Black America. What do you think niggas would do? It's the same shit, dog. And it's not just, you know, it's not just white America when women. Bruce Jenner just happens to be white. But my point is, across the board, man, like, come on, man, we have to stop playing this lie game. The truth.
It makes it easier for the government to do what they want to do with us.
It does, man. It does. But the truth ain't bad. For real. The truth only hurts when you really believed in lies. That's how the game works. But the truth hurts. Nah, the truth only hurts
when you believe
in lies. You feel me? And if you live a truthful, you know what I'm saying, scenario, your world is your own particular scenario. The truth never hurts because you don't put yourself in a predicament to make up bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You accept yourself for who you are. for who you are, not with no augmentation. Now, don't get me wrong. If you was born with a motherfucking arm sticking out your back, I'm sure you're going to get that shit cut off. But other than that, man, if you're not satisfied with yourself, it's only because you're indulging yourself in lies. And you're trying to fashion who you are to the bullshit out here. And it's not fitting. So you got to make some bullshit up and not accept yourself. So listen, man, honestly, that shit threw me for a loop. Like really, nigga? Honestly? He don't have to. It's hard for him. I mean, just
that's
the
like
fact she
somebody
said
with
that.
AIDS, knowing they got AIDS, but not telling you first.
Yeah, on the end. Now, mind you, the AIDS part might be a little bit
A little
worse.
extreme. That might be extreme.
You die from that shit.
Say herpes.
Once again, a little extreme, because that sticks with you forever.
Right. Right.
You might leave this nigga alone, you know what I'm saying? But either way, you know what I'm saying? You got to take into the fact that you're lying to somebody. And if you're in this particular world where you want to feel that you want to have breast, or you want to get your breast cut off, or you need a penis, or you don't need a penis, this, that, and the other, you know what I mean? That's fine if that's what you feel. But at the same time, you have to disclose, I'm a man. I'm a woman. You have to. So when a motherfucker put a little extra weight on your ass, and your motherfucking knees buckle and break, and then they find out, man, this was a chick. She really ain't no dude. Like, oh, nigga, that's why she couldn't carry that much, or whatever the fuck the situation is. Or if you with this motherfucking chick, and all of a sudden you're like, yo, man, I don't understand why we can't have kids. She got to either A, constantly make it seem like it's your fault and make these fake ass trips to the hospital and try to get sperm counts and see what bloods and try to tell the doctor, or B, she got a motherfucker tell you the truth, which is going to be hurting and ruin everything because you didn't tell the motherfucker in the first place. Yo, people get killed behind that. You see how lies just go to in a negative? If you want to do whatever you want to do with yourself, you can.
Right.
Don't lie about it.
Be truthful.
Be truthful. And if you got to lie about it,
because there's motherfuckers out there for you.
That just means you ashamed of yourself.
Right.
I was taught, never lie to a motherfucker, because that gives that person the ability to think that they're better than you. Don't steal from a nigga, because that gives you the person thinking that you can't achieve what they can achieve. This is how this shit is raised in our head, you know what I'm saying? Like, why I gotta steal from you? That means I can't get it myself. Now, mind you, there are always exceptions to the rule. Like, you know, everybody starved the fuck out, and there's a pound of bread right here. Yeah, you want to steal the bread because you need to survive. Yeah, all right.
I'm stealing that. I said I'm stealing that.
What?
The bread.
Yeah, I'm stealing that. You know what I'm saying? Period. Or, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we're gonna kill these motherfuckers for no reason, which happens all the time out this motherfucker. And you can lie your way out of it. Yeah, okay. That's sustainable. But just for some regular ass shit about who you are, like, if you gotta really lie about who you are, then something's really wrong. And it's not really with everybody else. You gotta think about who you are. Now, if it has nothing to really do with you, then it's the environment. Okay, I understand that. But you gotta look at yourself. You gotta look at the world through truthful eyes. And then shit becomes real simple. Real simple. That shit blew me away today. I was like, wow. Well, transgenders have problems telling somebody else. So, well, why did they do it? Why did they do it? I'm gonna steal this car. I got problems with taking niggas riding with me, though.
That's the first thing you get. When first thing a nigga asks when you was in the hood, you got a nigga put up in the car.
Yeah.
Is this stolen?
Yeah, is this your ride? Is this stolen?
Right.
Like, nah, nigga, this is my shit.
So
all
maybe
right, cool.
now you gotta ask. You used to be a man.
Now, do you see how? Check this out. Now, you have to ask something that is standard.
And I'm
like,
sure a
do
lot
you
of
breathe
women
oxygen?
take offense to that. Do I look like a motherfucking man?
From the gate, your game's killed.
Your game's done.
So that's supposed to be my obligation, to make sure that you ain't got a twig between your legs, because you and put your whole facade on to motherfucking trick me into thinking. And the catch-22 is, you didn't ask me if I was the police. Like, what?
Right.
The police, you ain't supposed to be over here. Go get the drugs, nigga. You didn't. By the way, you on arrest. Like, what? Yeah, nigga, like they got shit called entrapment for that. You feel me?
Right,
yeah,
right.
Like, don't what the blood clot, yo. That shit blew my mind. I mean, we at
And
this
then you
level.
break it down to, is that rape? If a guy, if a
Who do you tell? Hey, this nigga over here sucked my dick without me knowing. What? Me that chick? Yeah, it ain't even chick though. Then you gotta deal with questions like, did you like it? That's what the bitch said, yo. Like, do you understand? Oh, wow. You can't tell nobody. Don't let none of your peoples find out. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen.
I mean, but if you into that, you into that. But if you ain't into that, you shouldn't be tricked into that.
You just ruined somebody's privacy.
Mm-hmm.
Now you and just, you know what I'm saying? If you into that, like he said.
So if a female transgender into a male and then have sex with a no. If a male transgender into a female and has sex with a female lesbian, then she find out that he used to be a male, can she call some type of foul?
See how this whole bullshit is just now just becoming even more and more complicated? They had to pass a law, all right, that if you're transgender, then you're still looked upon as sir or madam, like whatever your original. They wanted to have it to the point where
flip it.
Yeah, like, oh no, I'm not feel like no.
Right.
You can't do that, nigga, just because I put on some motherfucking bat wings. You know what I'm saying? Batman doesn't say I'm really a bat.
I was getting ready to say something, right? But like, how can you do it and I can't? I don't wear hockey pants. I
don't wear hockey pants. Yeah, like you can say you're a dolphin
all
you want.
It was real.
Yeah, like, you get caught up. Like for instance, if
basically, how can you say you're a woman and I'm not a woman, and a woman can come back and say, because my vagina is real.
Yeah, I can have a baby. Listen, if you died and the only thing that they left with you was some DNA strands and shit, it will come out that you was a guy.
Yeah.
With some silicone breasts. But you can't change that. You can't change it. So just accept it. Passport.
I know.
Pass motherfucking port. I'm just saying that was on the radio today. I wanted to share it with my friends. It did, man. I was kind of like,
I'm gonna have to hear this shit another half an hour before I get to work.
The fuck is all that? Can you believe that shit, dog? I mean, listen. Like I said, I don't care what you do. Just be truthful in what you do. That's all I'm saying. If you got all these little, you know what I'm saying, shit hidden in the closet, there's a reason why you're doing that.
Mm-hmm.
All right? But you shouldn't have to impose your lie on anybody else. You know what I'm saying? That's crossing the line. That's crossing the line. Like motherfucking Santa Claus. You can believe in Santa Claus? I won't even tell your kids that there ain't Santa Claus. But I will not motherfucking endorse Santa Claus like he's real when I know he's not. You know what I'm saying? I can't. Because I live a truthful life. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I understand the holiday is fun. You can still buy presents.
And like we said, we're not saying don't do it.
No, I'm not
you
saying.
You can do whatever
the fuck you want. I'm just saying, when you come across somebody else, you know what I'm saying? You can't impose your motherfucking lie on somebody else. You know what I mean? And it's gotten to the point where, like, in Santa Claus, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. It's fun. You know what I'm saying? Christmas is fun. Until your kids find out that Santa Claus ain't real, then they crying.
Right.
That should tell you how much of an effect that really does have. And then you wonder why your kids be looking like, whatever. Okay, you don't know, because they think that you live in this fairy tale world, because that's what they remember you from, with the bullshit. And when they become mature and now they think they know more than you.
How many motherfuckers grew up like, I'm not telling my kids about fucking Santa Claus. Our parents was dumb as hell for telling us that shit.
Yeah, real shit. And then what they do, they fall back in the trap because the way society pushes the lie. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now mind you, I'm not saying get rid of Christmas. I'm not even saying get rid of Santa Claus or your stupid ass elf on the shelf. Whatever you want to do that. But just be real with it.
Right.
Like, is it really Santa Claus? No, baby, I buy that shit. But it's fun. You know what I'm saying? They got TV shows for it. They got the motherfucking reindeers. No reindeers don't fly. But it's fun, you know what I'm saying? Just like people don't fly and they ain't got beams shooting out their eyes, the same shit, you know what I'm saying? So kill that noise, yo. Start being real with yourself and your kids and get some responsibility. Maybe they won't go out here on a killing spree. Who knows? You feel me? If they really knew what time it was. Because honestly, I think the way this shit is set up, there's so much like, it just breeds garbage. It does. It breeds motherfucking garbage, dude. That's why paintball is so pure. It's the truth. I aim the gun, I pull the trigger, you get shot in the face. It's plain and simple.
There's no lie in there.
At the end, I be like, good shot, bad shot. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you got something to drink? Yes, I do. See, it's all truthful shit. Hey, look, and you'll be surprised how many people accept you for who you are. That doesn't mean that you got to put, you know what I'm saying, shit on or this, that, and the other. That is still your private life. You know what I'm saying? There is a society forum that everybody has to follow. And you know what I'm saying? I know the LMGBLMP be crying about the forum. They don't want to be down with the forum. But niggas been down with this forum for a long time. We didn't want to be down with it. So we can do it. You can do it. Real shit. We still getting shot out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I don't see no gay people getting shot.
No, they're coming, but not like
us. Getting pulled over.
I
don't see that happening. Yeah.
You know, you gotta be careful how you word your shit. You know what I mean? Come on, gonna take a sound bite. Like, I ain't. Next thing you know, Energy says gay people don't get killed by the police.
Oh, no. Now, if you go back, they used to do some fucked up shit.
Right.
Yeah, they used to raid their bars.
Right.
And, you know what
That's
I'm saying?
where the whole gay pride came from. I be watching the news and it was all.
Yeah, but they don't raid your bars no more, though. You know what I mean?
Like,
honestly, you know what I'm saying? So, and I understand, you know what I'm saying, be proud of what you do, just be truthful about it. That means don't push that lie. If you're going in and you want to get something augmented on you, this, that, and the other, if somebody asks you, no, you know what? And you seem like this person is into you. All right, that doesn't mean the motherfucker sit down to you and, hey, what's up, blah, blah, you got to tell him immediately, hey, by the way, that you know you ain't going to do that. But if you having a conversation, don't let that shit get into it. Don't be on some old, well, it's been 4 weeks now, and me and John, you know what I'm saying, maybe today I'll tell him. Nah, man, when the nigga was like, yo, what's your number? That's when you should have told that nigga. Listen, I'll tell you right now, I used to be a dude.
Right.
And that nigga might be like, for real? You look fine as hell.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know it was meant to be.
Yeah, feel me? But you playing this lie game, and then down the line, your feelings is hurt because you think you this and you really ain't. And that nigga ain't accepting you because you gave it to him on an illusion or some bullshit. Don't be mad at that motherfucker. Be mad at yourself. No, real talk. You know what I'm saying? Give people a chance to be themselves, just like you want a chance to be yourself. You feel me? So just keep that in mind. If you got a friend that likes to dress up this, that, and the other, and they on some old, hey, don't tell everybody out here who I am. You be like, nigga, that's your job.
Right.
Real shit. Now, if a man comes and says he likes you, this, that, and the other, I got to tell him. He used to be a dude. You know what I'm saying? And it has to be his choice.
Right. Right.
Yeah. So don't expect somebody to hold your lie. Especially Santa Claus shit. Don't bring your kids telling me, yeah, hey, Energy, tell him Santa Claus. I won't. I'll embarrass you right to the dare. I'm like, nigga, you know I don't believe in that. Right. Don't have them send them to my kids either, because they will tell you. What? And debate you on it. With some more realism, because that's how I raise them. You know what I mean? So,
all right, we're over
that's it. We're over an hour. That's it. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's fucking radio shows. That's why I don't listen to the radio. That's why I don't listen to the radio. Anyway, this is Energy One from the Command Bro Shoot Straight.